What's up everyone, today we'll be installing AOKP Jellybean on our Sprint Galaxy S3. So what you're going to want to do, go to the link in the description, it's going to bring you to this page, and now scroll down, and here are the rules. So if you're interested in posting anything, make sure you read these rules, very important. Here's the changelog. Looks like they fixed a bunch of stuff from the CM10 builds actually, so I highly recommend this already. So go ahead and download the ROM here, so click on that download here, and it's going to bring you to DevHost, and then you just press download, and it's going to download it. Then you go to download GApps for Jellybean. Go to that, and that's going to automatically download after 10 seconds. So once you have all of those downloaded, go ahead and actually move those to the internal SD card of your Sprint Galaxy S3. So go ahead and connect it to your computer with the USB cable that came with the phone, and make sure you install the drivers. Go to Windows Explorer, and it's going to show up right down here. Now my download is finished, so I'm not going to connect my device yet, but once it does finish, then I will connect my device. Alright, so both my downloads are finished. Now go to Windows Explorer, as I said, scroll down on the computer side, and you're going to see SPH L710. Go ahead and click on that, go to Phone, then scroll down and go to the download folder. So once you're in the download folder, it's going to bring you here. As you can see, I already have some ROMs here. Now, what I recommend is that if you're coming from a previous build that includes GApps, go ahead and delete those Google apps. So go ahead and delete that, and go ahead and delete this CM10 file if you do have CM10 files still in there. And I'm actually going to keep Phantom Blazer because that's a stock TouchWiz ROM and I want to keep that. So if you're running Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, just go ahead and make it so that it shows in folder. So on Chrome, you just sort of click on the arrow down there and show in folder. And actually take this, copy it. So right click and press copy, then go back to the download folder, and then paste. And then that's going to paste in the Google apps. So that's going to paste in Gmail, the Play Store, pretty much all the Google apps. Now go back to that, go to AOKP ROM, show in folder, and copy that. Then go right back here and paste. Let that load, and then you're going to have the AOKP ROM and the Google apps on the internal SD card of your Sprint Galaxy S3. And once that's done, go ahead and go back to your phone, and I'll be back to you guys with your next step. Alright, so now we have AOKP and the Google apps on our device. Go ahead and power off now. And if you do have an option in the ROM to go to recovery, then I recommend that. But if you don't, then go ahead and just power off, and then hold down volume up, home button, and power all at the same time to go into your custom recovery. And then right after the Samsung screen pops up, you can release. But since I have a recovery option, I might as well use it. Alright, so we're in our custom recovery now. Let me actually sort of zoom in on this guy so that you can see. Let me sort of focus here. Okay, so now we're in our custom recovery. Go ahead and scroll down to backup and restore. Hit power and then make a backup. Now if you've already made a backup, then you can go ahead and skip this step. So I've already made a backup, so I'm going to click go back, then go to wipe data, factory reset. Now this is going to delete all your user data, so before you press this, make sure you did make a backup because anything could go wrong here. So press yes, wipe data, factory reset. And right down here you can see it's wiping all of our data, data wipe complete. Now go up here to wipe cache partition, press yes, wipe cache. And that's going to wipe our cache. Now scroll down to advanced, go to wipe Dalvik cache, and yes, wipe Dalvik cache. Then just for fun, click go back, advance, and then wipe battery stats. Go ahead and wipe the battery stats. This may give you better battery life actually. Now go to install zip from SD card, choose zip from internal SD card, go to the download folder, or really wherever you put that file. I told you guys to put it in the download folder, that's where I put mine. And then you're going to see AOKP Jellybean right there. Yes, install. And that's going to install Jellybean for us. And yeah, once it gets past installing update, you pretty much know that you're good to go. Everything's working right. You aren't going to break your phone or anything after this step. Now, if you do get an error after installing update, most likely your custom recovery isn't really updated yet, and you have to update your custom recovery. So yeah, just throwing that out there because I know that's happened to me a lot of times. And I'll be back with you guys once this actually, oh, it actually did just install. That was a pretty fast install. Now go back to install zip from SD card, go back to that download folder or wherever you put the Google apps, then install gapps jb26sign.zip, and that's going to install Gmail, Play Store, as I said, all the Google apps. And once that's done, go ahead and, is it done? There we go. Click go back and then reboot system now, and that's going to reboot into AOKP actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and focus this so that you guys can see, and hopefully we get a new AOKP boot up animation. Let's go ahead and see. And yep, we get the sort of new AOKP boot up animation, so that's pretty cool. Pretty sure the milestone 5 one is different actually, I'm not really sure. But yeah, it usually takes a while for the first boot up, so I'll be back with you guys once it fully boots up. Alright guys, so mine just pretty much booted up, so we get the welcome screen. Go ahead and press start. Go ahead and sign into your Gmail, pretty much everything. I'm not going to do that right now. Go ahead and go through all of this. Looks like they actually did fix the haptic feedback, because I know in the CM10 ROMs the haptic feedback was really bad and it wasn't really consistent, so hopefully it will be better on this. Now when you first start up, you get a choice of launcher, Nova launcher. I'm going to choose launcher simply just because that's the stock one that comes with it. And yeah, this is Android 4.1.1 Jellybean, and yeah, this looks pretty cool. Looks like the vibration is actually pretty consistent. You can see those Jellybean animations, very consistent vibration. That is pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like you get all the Google apps. You don't really get any Samsung apps. That's pretty nice since it's a stock ROM. You get the music app, but this actually looks like sort of the old music app, so that's sort of weird. I'm going to have to update it. And yeah guys, this is AOKP Jellybean ROM on the Sprint Galaxy S3. Let's go into settings here. Actually see you have really nice toggles right there. That's pretty cool. Let's go into settings. ROM control. Oh man, this ROM is going to be sweet. About phone, Android version 4.1.1 right there. It actually, oh, you actually have to click on it to make it show that. That's pretty cool. And right down here, AOKP version Jellybean build 2. Developers, task 650, and K-Tune says? Pretty sure that's what it says. Sorry guys, but yeah, big shout out to the developers of this ROM. You guys are awesome. Huge shout out. This ROM is amazing. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this video. I will definitely have a review on this right after I render this how to install video. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.